what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push the post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Happy Monday, you guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. I spent some time with my babies. We went to a new park. It's just a regular park, but you know, they had like a little scenic walk. They had like some lakes with some ducks and things of that nature. By the way, I did do a vlog on my other channel, so for those of you guys who are interested and that have already followed me on my other channel, head on over there because the vlog video is already live. Okay, now let's jump right into the news. So of course we're going to be talking about all things emergency SNAP maximum benefits today, and we're also going to go over pandemic EBT because I did see a couple more states on both lists that has been added. So the first thing that we are going to do is jump into a little bit of news. Now, I have been following the I don't know if you want to say the nomination for Ketanji Brown Jackson, who was nominated by Biden and his administration to become the next justice in the Supreme Court. Okay, I know that they had their preliminary hearing or whatever you want to call it today. I was watching that earlier on C-SPAN, but tomorrow they're going to give her the chance to actually speak. Today was more or less a day where they did introductions. For those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, she's an African-American woman who is, if she gets the position, will be the first woman to become Supreme Court judge. So I am pretty excited about that. You know, we're still in March, which is International Women's Month. So I wanted to highlight that for y'all, but let's get into the news. So I found this article. This pertains to the tax rebate that I talked to you guys about last weekend, the $400 payments that they want to send out in California to help with the rising cost of gas. Now, this particular article made it seem like as if one representative who is discussing this in the negotiations wants $200, the other one wants $400, and of course we have some Republicans that are against it. So I'm just going to jump into it and read word for word what this thing is saying. Now, if you want more information, this is on the site called Cal Matters. C-A-L Matters, M-A-T-T-E-R-S. Okay, so let's jump into it. One thing elected officials agree on: the state should give money back to its residents. Okay, the hard part, reaching a consensus on how much money the state should return and to whom. This week, Governor Gavin Newsom is set to unveil his proposal for providing financial relief to Californians staggering under soaring gas prices and skyrocketing inflation. At least the fourth such idea to emerge. Hold on, it's glitching on me and I don't know why. Let's try this again. Okay. I don't know why it's glitching on me, y'all. Give me one moment. But at least the fourth such idea to emerge from the state capitol in the last few weeks as lawmakers gear up for the 2022 election and debate how to handle California's massive budget surplus, okay? Newsom spokesperson Aaron Mellon told the Los Angeles Times, "We're working on a proposal that helps Californians with rising gas prices and provides funding to public transit so they can provide direct relief for riders." It's unclear how ardently Newsom plans to continue advancing his earlier idea of suspending a July increase to California's gas excise tax. Regardless, his plan will have to compete with another introduced Friday by the Democratic leaders of the state assembly and Senate that would send $200 payments to California taxpayers, independents, and households earning less than $250,000. Around 90% of the taxpayers would receive a check costing the state about $6.8 billion, according to the estimates from the budget advisors to Assembly Speaker Anthony Rendon of Lakewood and Senate President Pro Tem Thomas Atkins of San Diego. Undocumented immigrants and low-income Californians who don't file taxes would also be eligible. Okay, so if you don't file taxes, you'll be eligible. Now, this hasn't been approved. Let me just say that. I don't want you guys to think that I'm telling you, oh, this has been approved. It's not been approved. They're still in negotiations for this. By including an income cap, the proposal differs significantly from the one introduced last week by another group of Democrats who want to send every California taxpayer $400 at a cost of $9 billion. Okay, Republican lawmakers who last week saw Democrats shoot shoot down their plan to suspend California gas excise tax appeared frustrated by the pileup of proposals. Of course they are. This shouldn't be difficult. Just let people keep more of their money, said Assembly GOP leader James Gallagher of Yuba City. I have no idea where that's at. Show us a bill to provide tax relief with no tricks or gimmicks, and let's vote on it ASAP, and let's also suspend the gas tax. Meanwhile, more than 500 workers at a Chevron oil refinery in Richmond are poised to go on strike starting today and a move that could push gas prices even higher. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's one for $200, but the way that one read out, the one for $200 seems like they want to do it for both the adults in the household and the dependents. So I actually like that one better, because depending on your circumstance, let's just say if it's you and a child, then you're still going to get $400. Okay, but if it's the other one for $400 and you have a child, you're only going to get $400. So in that regard, it doesn't really matter. But for a person who has more children, or not even children, for a person who has more dependents, if a person has 4 dependents, then they're going to get $200 per each dependent plus themselves. That's $1,000. So I'm actually liking the proposal for $200 if that proposal is for dependents as well as the taxpayer themselves. Okay, and as you heard, if you are an immigrant and you don't have what do you call that, documented, I forgot what it's called that fast, but if you are an immigrant, basically you would still qualify for this particular payment. The $400 one, as far as what I've read, you will not qualify for that one if you are an immigrant. Okay, so something to keep in mind. But moving on from that, you guys, I really want to jump into emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of, guess what, April, because there were, I want to say 6 states that were approved, and I did do my due diligence, and I did write them down for you guys so I wouldn't have to go searching and looking for that information while recording this video. All right, so for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of April of 2022, like I said, we have 6 states. We're going to start off things in Maine. Maine is going to be April the 8th. Then we have Michigan at April the 16th through the 15th. We have New Jersey at April the 1st through the 5th. And then we have Rhode Island at April the 3rd. West Virginia, we have April the 5th. And then they're going to do a final run May the 10th. Wisconsin is on the list, but I could not pull up their information for some reason. It said page not found, but you are showing as being approved for April benefits in Wisconsin. And then Wyoming, which strangely I didn't see them approved for March, but they're approved this month in April. You're going to receive your benefits as always between the 2nd and the 5th of the month based off of the first initial of your last name. And that is absolutely all for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for April. Okay, now the next thing that I wanted to do, of course, is jump into pandemic EBT, because I haven't really done anything, gone into the payout dates. And there were, like I said, I think there were 2 more states or U.S. territories that were added onto this list. So I do want to jump into that right now. Okay, so for pandemic EBT for this current school year, which is 2021-2022, some of these are not in alphabetical order because of the way that I wrote them down. So you're just going to have to listen all the way to the end just to make sure that you don't miss your state. So we're going to start off with Indiana. We have quarterly basis, which should have started the first weekend in December. And then it says that those benefits are going to continue to go out in February, May, and then in July. Colorado, we have payments going out in June, July, September, and November. Delaware, we have February the 17th, March the 17th, April the 21st, May 19th, and June the 16th. Louisiana, we have February, March, April, May, June by the 20th of each month retroactively. Then we have Michigan for a payment should have went out this month in March. I don't know the exact date, but that payment will be for the month September of 2021 all the way to January 2022, and then after that it's going to continue on a monthly basis. Okay, that was for Michigan. For Minnesota, benefits should have went out in November of last year to get you caught up, and then they're going to continue in February, June, and July, possibly even in August. All right, Nebraska, I'm still not finding any payout information, but you are showing being approved. New Mexico, you should have received all of your benefits in 2 payments at the end of January of this year. Okay, North Carolina, it says begin at the end of you should have gotten your benefits sometimes at the end of January, or possibly even the beginning of February. Those benefits were going to be for months September, October, and November, and then benefits to be deposited between the 25th and the 30th of each month moving forward. Okay, Ohio, first issuance by the end of November of last year for months August through October, then monthly for the month prior. So they're going to pay you for January in February, for February in March. Okay, Rhode Island, we have February the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, the 28th, and then March the 4th. Then we have Tennessee at May, July, August for a final cleanup. So 2 payments, it says May, July, and then a cleanup in August. Okay, Vermont, we have benefits to be issued retroactively. First round will be for months, September through January. And then it's not given an exact date, but I've mentioned this to you guys before. It says possibly around 75 days from the case being approved, which was done, I'm not sure when, but that would put you guys at right around mid-April for Vermont. Okay, Virginia should be monthly by the 25th of each month. Wisconsin, you're going to get a payment March 5th, April 9th, May 14th, and then June 18th. That is it for that sheet. Now let's move on to the next. We have Guam. I haven't seen you being approved for the complete school year, but you were approved for summer benefits of 2022. You should have received those benefits sometime in this month in March. We still got a couple more days to go. It just says in March, and that should be a total of $438 as your base benefit amount for summer benefits for Guam. For Texas, it says you're going to get 2 deposits for the school year. The first one is going to be in late April, and that is going to be for August through December of last year. And then your second payment is going to be in early August, and that is going to be from January of this year to June of this year. Then we have Utah. We've got 4 different payment disbursement dates. You're going to get one at the end of May, at the end of June, at the end of July, and then a final catch up will occur in October. It's not giving me a specific date, just the end of these months. So sometime at the end of May, June, July, and then a final catch up in October. Okay. Okay, and then we have West Virginia. They are also going to do some retroactive disbursements. You have benefits for the fall will be from August of last year to December of last year. You'll receive those benefits issued on April the 1st, but be available April the 11th. Then we have your spring disbursement, which will be from January through March of this year, issued on April the 22nd, available May the 5th. Then you have another spring disbursement, which will be for months April and May. That is going to be issued on July the 15th, but available July the 25th. And then summer benefits between June and August, you're going to get them sometime mid to late August. Okay. And then of course a final catch up for people who are missed out or whatever the case may be. They're going to issue those benefits on September the 19th, but then to be available September the 29th. And that was for West Virginia. Now for the new additions, there's only a couple. So we have Florida. It says that you guys actually have an application that is going to be opening up in April. They're going to begin accepting online applications. I don't know if that applications are going to be from you guys, the parents, or if that's going to be information that's going to be provided by the schools. No matter, the applications will open as of April, which is next month, and then the portal will close July 31st of this year. So there's no additional payment information available. We just see that you've been approved, and of course they're going to open up the applications next month. Now we have Massachusetts. They're going to pay out on a retroactive basis. We have one lump sum which is going to be dispersed on April the 25th for September of 2021 all the way through March of 2021. Then monthly issuance plan for school year 2020 through 2021. So the previous school year, they're going to do one lump sum to get you guys caught up. That's going to happen on the 25th of April. But then moving forward, they're going to do monthly disbursements, but it's going to be the same as the issuance plan that they used for last year. So whatever days that you guys are receiving them in Massachusetts for last school year is going to be the same for this year too. Okay. Puerto Rico, I did see you guys as being approved on there, but there is no payment information, or it was a little bit confusing. I'm going to put a video on the screen just so you guys can see what I'm looking at and try to decipher what it's saying on your own. But that is absolutely all that I have for you guys in today's video. I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys in the least little bit. Do me a favor though, if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. Also, again, I have a vlog that's up on my beauty and lifestyle channel, which is Live Love Elevate 2. I will have the link for that down below in the description box. You guys can head on over there, subscribe, show your girl some love, and check out what I did this weekend with my babies. On that note, you guys, I'm going to say, as always, remember to live, love, and elevate, because that's all we can do in this life and in the next. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Peace, y'all.